Hey everyone, I am Karen from Your House Fitness, and today we are going to do a workout with towels. So things that you're going to need, obviously towels. Today I'm set up with 2 small ones and 1 larger size one. And as well, if you have something at home that you can use as a weight, so if you do have any weights, a dumbbell, a kettlebell, fantastic. Anything 10 to 15 pounds or greater. Otherwise, you can use an object in your home like laundry detergent if you have any big giant milk or juice cartons, things like that. So make this work for you. In the meantime, we're gonna get started with our warm-up. So we'll be starting off using our large towel and we'll be stretching with it. So all we're gonna do is just wind it up, make sure we can grab the longer ends of it, and we're gonna get started with some upper body movements. So taking a breath in, holding the ends here, we're gonna exhale as we bring this towel behind us, and we're gonna stretch as far as our arms are allowing us to without letting that rib cage pop out. So we'll do that one more time. From the side, taking a breath in, breathing out, trying to keep everything in line with those hips. Allow gravity to bring those arms down. Take another breath in, breathe it out. We're gonna flow through that for 5 controlled reps. Let's go. Now we're trying to keep that upper body relaxed as we do this. So if you feel any tension, think about dropping those shoulders down and just letting it go. We also want to keep ourselves standing tall so we can pay attention to what's going on in the lower body. We can think about activating our glutes here. 2 more reps. And 1 more. Next, we're going to take it into some helicopter. So we're going to think about pivoting around the center of our head here, just making a circle going around. This is going to open up those shoulders. It's all feel-good stuff here. We'll take it around for a few rounds. Just like with that first exercise, we want to try to keep that rib cage pulling in, so don't let it pop out. Switch directions whenever you're ready here. Again, focusing on your breath. Let's get that last one in. Shoulders should be feeling good. We're gonna do 1 more stretch. This time we're gonna take one of our smaller towels. We're gonna get that, we're gonna do a tricep stretch. So one arm is gonna be up, the other arm, we're gonna grab the bottom end of that towel, and we're gonna do a little floss. So we're gonna think raising that towel all the way above our head, pulling it back down. So think of it more like a push-pull effect. You'll feel the triceps are working here, but our goal, we want to once again try to keep that rib cage pulling in, drawing in that belly button as we're breathing. A few more reps, and if you're finding this difficult to do, all you need to do is just grab a little more of that towel. That's going to allow you to get more range. Let's switch over to our other side. And if you're anything like me, you're going to find one side has way more range than the other. That's okay. That's okay. That's why we're doing these warm-up drills, because that enables us to get better range of motion for the workout. Keep breathing, everybody. And last rep. Good. Now let's take it down to our mat. We're going to open up our hips. So this is a full body workout today. We want to make sure hips are nice and open as well. We'll be starting off in a half kneeling lunge position, 1 leg forward, 1 other knee on the ground. Hips are stacked from here. Lean forwards, find the stretch in that hip. We're going to add a side reach. So taking the same side arm that has the knee down, breath out, leaning over. The other arm, you can think about trying to touch the floor just a little bit. Sweep it back up, breath out, coming forwards. Now, as we're doing this, let's pay attention to that front knee. So we want to make sure it's staying in line with our 2nd and 3rd toes here. If you find it's wobbling all over the place, just hang out in that position a little longer. Make sure it stays centered. Come back out. Let's get that last rep. And switch sides. Okay, so get that set up, knees aligned, arm is up, breathing out, lunging forward, opening up that hip as well as our lungs. We're 5, 4. Keep breathing, everyone. Staying relaxed here. And beautiful. One more stretch we're going to do on each side. Bring that one leg out to the side, other knee, take it down. We'll be extending that leg forward as we do. The arm is going to go across. So let's start in our neutral position here. Think about expanding both directions, opening up that groin. Take it back in for 5, 4. We're still trying to keep those shoulders square in front of us. 2, and 1. Let's repeat that on the other side. So we're doing our best to keep ourselves in that horizontal position. Let's move. Exhaling as we extend outwards. 4, 3, 2, and last rep. Great job, everybody. We're going to do one round of activation drills. So this is to help prepare our muscles for when we actually do the workout portion. For this, we're going to need our towels. We'll be starting off with just one of them. In a standing position, we're going to work on our lunge. Okay, so setting up with that towel on one side, your foot is going to be standing on top of it. We're going into a reverse lunge first. So in this case, my right leg is standing tall here. I'm going to be putting weight in that foot. I'm going to be very light on the leg with that towel. So lunging back, giving it a pause here, standing up tall. I'm trying to put 80% of my weight into that front foot and just gliding my knee forward. We're going to go for 10 reps here. Just like we did with that warm-up exercise, we want to make sure our knees are tracking in line with our toes as we do this, keeping those hips square. We got 5 more reps. Breathing out in that top phase. Let's go, last 3, 2, and final rep. Excellent job. Let's take it to our other leg. Okay, evening it out. Let's go for 10. Now, we might find we need to reduce our range of motion to make it work. So for you, if this is the spot where you have control still, that's as far as you can go, perfect. That's where you're gonna work. If you've got a big range, you can go all the way down while still maintaining your form, you work with that. We got 5 left to go, everybody. Keep working. 4, 3, 2, last 1. Good work. All right, everyone, now we're going to set up for our next exercise. We're back in our standing position. This time we're going to work our lateral range of motion. So once again, putting weight into that right leg, keeping it light on the leg with the towel. We're going to lean out sideways. The right leg, I want to make sure that stays stacked over my toes. Drive up nice and tall. As you're gliding out, you want to imagine there's a straight line in front of you and you're trying to keep yourself parallel to that. Okay, this one here, we're going for 10 reps as well. 4. Now, oftentimes as we do this one, we'll tend to look down towards the floor. I want you to think about keeping your chest up, send that booty back. Let's go, 4 more reps. 3, 2, last 1. Good, switching sides. Okay, so once again, this time left leg, putting all our weight, or at least 80% of it into that. Again, you work your range here. Wherever you still have control of your movement while maintaining your form, that's as far as you're going to take it. Good, keep it going, 5 more. 4, Last one. Good job. We're gonna get that upper body working as well here. So setting up onto our mat. We're gonna go into a high plank position. So hands under the shoulders. Okay, one hand is gonna have the towel underneath. Keeping our body nice and tight. You wanna drag that towel over to the other arm. Place your hand on top, drag it over to the other side, bring it back over. So we're gonna go for 8 reps on each side. 2. Now your goal during this, try not to let those hips move around. As well, we want to make sure shoulders are staying stacked over those wrists. Keep your eyes staring in between the hands. We're on rep 6. Glutes remain squeezing, legs are strong here. Let's get one more rep on each side. And 8. Good. Next, we're gonna take that second towel. We're gonna have one under each arm. We're gonna go into a plank saw on our forearms. So resting those forearms on the towel here, making our body long. We're gonna push ourselves forward, pull ourselves back. Okay, as we do this, we wanna think about keeping the core nice and tight. We're actually working our lats on this one, so I want you to think about crushing your armpit as you do this. Good, we're gonna go for 4 more. Good, 3. Keeping it strong. 2. And 1. Excellent, last exercise. We're gonna have our hips up in a glute bridge. You're just gonna need one of those towels under one heel. Keeping those hips up the entire time. The side that doesn't have the towel, that's gonna remain in your hip lifted position. The one with the towel, we're gonna go for 10 reps, hamstring curl. Extending that leg out, pulling it back in, trying to keep that hip in line with the other hip the entire time. Let's go. 3. 10 reps. Now if you need to, you can always keep those hands down on the floor. The goal though, we're not trying to push the floor down to keep ourselves lifted. We want to make our glutes do the work. Let's go. 3 more reps. 3, 2, and 1. Switching sides. Here we go. Hips up. Moving right now. 2, 3, 4. Okay, we're trying to make the muscle in the back of our thigh working here. That's our hamstrings. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good work, team. Grab yourself a sip of water. We're going into a strength exercise next. We're going to use that weight if that's available to us. If not, that's okay. You can do it without the weight. We're going this time 8 reps per side onto that reverse lunge. Now, I'm going to be starting with my right leg down. My left leg is going to have the towel. I'm going to hold my weight on the left side. This is going to be an anti-rotation exercise, meaning it's going to fire up my core. Okay, so we're going for 8 reps of that reverse lunge. We're going to follow that immediately into 5 press-out reps. So I'm going to hold my weight close to my chest, moving into that lateral glide, and then we're going to switch on to the other side. All right, guys, let's get ready to rock and roll. So setting up, got my weight. Let's move, team, 8 reps. So just that same tempo as we did in that first round. If we are using the weight here, awesome, it's going to be a great challenge. Your focus is to keep those shoulders aligned. Don't let yourself lean over. Good, 4 more reps. Make that booty do the work here. 3, 2, last one. Good, straight into those press outs for 5. So pressing out, control, drive up. 5, 4. Every time you press out, pull that belly button in. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Let's switch sides. Okay, so setting up with that weight on the right side. Left leg is strong. Let's go for 8 reps. Gliding that leg back. Give it a little second pause. drive yourself to stand. And again, just like we did in that movement prep, we want to keep our form integrity intact. Last 3 reps here. 3, 2, 1. All right. Standing tall, let's go for those lateral press outs. Gliding everything out, give it a second pause, drop. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job, team. Let's take 30 seconds of rest. We're gonna get one more round in. If you have additional weight and you wanna add a little bit more to this one, by all means do that. Otherwise, we're gonna go with the same rep count, 8 for the first exercise, 5 for the second. Let's set up with that left side. Get ready to move. Let's do it right now. 8 reps. Now our focus isn't gonna be that moving leg. It's actually the stable leg. So think about pushing the floor down really hard with that right foot. Let's go 4 more. 3, 2, come on, last one. And 1. Facing sideways now. Let's go for 5 press ups. Oh yes, we're feeling that leg burn. 2, 3, keeping that chest up, shoulders down. Last one, perfect. Take it to your other side. Give yourself 10 seconds, make sure your form is set. Okay, shoulders down, weight is set on that shoulder, leg is engaged, let's move. 8 times. Let's make sure that we've got our weight set, core is braced, nice and tall. Let's take that right leg back right now. 8 times. 2. That's it, 4 more reps. Make that left leg do all the work, or at least 80% of it. 2 more. Last one. Good, facing sideways, your final 5 reps here. Press that weight out. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job, everyone. Let's put that weight down. We're gonna move into now a little bit more of an upper body block. We'll be focusing in on 2 exercises here. First one, we're going into a plank single arm push-up. Okay, so we know our push-up form standard, so hands under the shoulders. If we're staying in a high plank position, keep the body nice and tight. We can always take this down to the knees if we need to reduce that intensity. Okay, lowering down, keeping the core tight, push the floor away. Now with this one, what's going to happen? I'm gonna have a towel on one of my hands. I'm gonna start with the towel on my right side. My left arm is gonna be the push-up focus. What will happen is, as I bend my elbow, my right arm is gonna glide up. My elbow stays close to my body on the left side, push the floor, finish back in my plank position. We're gonna go for 8 reps here. Think of it as a 3 count out, 1 count back in with tension. Then we're gonna take both of our towels, line it up with our feet, and we're gonna go straight into knee tucks. So keeping a bear plank position, trying to make that spine nice and neutral. You wanna pull those knees in and back out. We're gonna do that one for 10 reps. All right, guys, let's get ready to work here. We'll start with that right arm with the towel, left arm down. Okay, I'm gonna choose the option to have my knees down for this one because I'm gonna be doing a lot of reps here. So, all right, set those shoulders away from the ears. Let's get ready. Going down slow and controlled, elbow close to the body. Now left arm, push that floor away, 1. Just like we did with the legs, that right arm, you're in control of how far out it's gonna go. You don't need to touch the ground with this. Just as long as you're still able to maintain control of your form. 4 more reps. 6, Last one. Excellent. Let's take it to our other side. Okay, set up that plank position, elbow picks forward, core tight. Let's move. Okay, if you can, keep your gaze straight down to that mat. Try to make that right arm this time doing 80% of the work. That left arm is just there for the ride. 2 more. Last one. Good. Straight into those knee tucks. Okay, so setting up high plank position, hands under the shoulders. We're gonna keep that spine nice and neutral, pulling those knees in, drive it back out. 2, 10 reps. So you wanna think about pulling those knees in towards your chest. Trying to be light on those toes. That's gonna help you glide easier. We got 3 more. 2, 1. Good work, team. Drop those knees down. Wipe the sweat off your face. We're gonna go 1 more round. Okay, take that sip of water. Give yourself another 15 seconds. We're going back to the right arm leading. Okay. Again, choose your option. If you want to maintain that high plank, go for it. Otherwise, keep those knees low. Let's make that left arm do the work. Starting now, 8 reps. Now, every time you come up, think about drawing that belly button up into your spine towards the ceiling. 3, 4. Staying strong, everyone. 2 more. Last rep. Awesome, switch sides. See if you can feel pressure going through all your fingers down into the floor. 4 more reps. Last 2. Good. Straight into our knee tucks. Legs long, pulling in for 1. 10 reps. 3, 4. Trying to make sure that spine isn't shifting anywhere. Low back stays neutral. 3 more. 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Drop those knees down, everyone. If you're sweating mess like me, guess what? You've got towels to wipe that sweat off, so it happens to be really convenient here. All right, we are just about finished. All we have left to do, little stretch. We're gonna go back to our big towel here. Lying on our backs, we'll begin with a hamstring stretch. So again, you can wind up your towel, placing it in the middle of your foot. You're gonna relax one of your legs. Keep that spine down. If you need to, you can always bend the knee. You're gonna take a breath in. As you breathe out, I want you to just gently pull that leg closer towards you. Now, if you need to bend the knee, that's okay. But instead, what I would rather you do, straighten out the leg and only pull into the point just where that knee starts to buckle. Hold it there. Okay, we're gonna take 5 breaths in through our nose, out through your mouth. Good. Another little trick, if you can keep that toe pointing towards your face here, that's gonna deepen the stretch in your hamstring. Okay, so see if you can relax that foot, heel up towards the ceiling. Take 1 more breath. Good, breathe that out. Perfect, let's take that to our other leg. Grabbing a hold of that foot. Setting up as you need to. Relax those shoulders. This towel is gonna do all the work for you. Breath in, breathing out. Gentle push towards you. Now we only want to be feeling slight tension here. So if you're feeling like this is a 9 out of 10 stretch, like, oh my God, this hurts, lessen it a little bit. This is supposed to be feeling good. We don't want to make it feel very painful. Keep yourself relaxed. Let's get 3 more big breaths in through that nose. Big breath out. Excellent, 2 more. Last one. Great. From here, let's come up into a kneeling position. Okay, so we'll press our hips forward. We're going to use the towel. Bring that towel as far back as you can. Open up that chest. Try to tear that towel apart. Okay, if you want to add a little torso rotation to this one, go ahead and do that. Whatever feels amazing to you right now. Just breathe. Good work, guys. Next, let's come up to a standing position. We're going to go into a side bend. Okay, so raise that towel overhead. Breathing in, as you breathe out, you're going to gently pull yourself over to one side. Try to open up that rib cage out the opposite direction, keeping that chest up. Let's go for a few breaths here. And take it back to your center position. Big breath. Breathing out, opposite side. Last stretch of the day. Let's once again bring this towel behind us. Take a breath in. Bring those hips down. Try to bring that towel behind you. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Relax that upper body. And come on up, everybody. Nice work. You did great today. Hope you enjoyed that towel workout. And give it a shot at home. Whether if you don't have hardwood floor, that's okay. You can always do any of these exercises with frisbee or paper plate, anything that allows you to slide on your surface. So good luck to everybody. Again, I am Karen. Thanks so much and have a great day.